Hey guys, what's good? We got a unit guide for the new Pistoleers that came out this season for Lionfire. They're the new cav unit, blue unit. Basically they fire pistols and have a sword on top. So pretty cool unit. Love them. They do. We're gonna go into it. I think an insane amount of damage. Really fun to use. My opinion of them has changed from when I started to try and use them to now. So I think they're a really good unit. We'll show them off. I have a bunch of clips to showcase them off, show you how they basically work. I don't have them fully maxed yet. I'm on level 13, but I think it's okay because we've still been doing really well with them, even though they're not fully maxed. Also, I don't really um, think the ending thing is all that crazy. Anyway, we'll go into them. So these are the doctrines I'm running. Nothing crazy. I haven't invested too heavily in on them. Just some HP. Um, Extra HP is good, some piercing damage, and then I think this is really important. Increases the damage of their first ability, which is pretty much what makes this unit so good. Like their first ability is their most important thing, makes them unique, makes the unit really strong. Um, and you get that doctrine from the F5 quest. But anyway, so the first ability, they shoot. This is their shooting ability. Their shooting ability. It can knock down enemy units. It does a lot of damage, which we'll go into. And it's gonna be used 2 times, right? So they can shoot once. It'll go on a cooldown of like 3-4 seconds, and then you can shoot again. And then after you shoot twice, it'll go on a longer cooldown of like 30 seconds. All right. And then their second ability is kind of like it's like a little mini charge. It's kind of like not that good, but it's in a situation where you're just kind of like, all right, I need some kind of damage. I gotta just use something. You can click 2 on, but they'll probably charge into random places and they'll die basically. So that's like a last option type. Their main thing is their first ability, which does insane amount of damage. Is what you like focus on. So we're gonna show them off. We'll show how much damage they actually do by looking at this first clip that we have right here. So here we got our units, right? Pistoleers, and then down here I spot some archers, right? So first things first, while they move, they actually fire. So you can look at how much damage just the firing does first, right? But they're basic like auto attack. So you can see that like they do a couple shots by themselves, right? And does okay damage, right? It's not nothing like it's good damage, right? And then look at this, right? We'll click on our first ability. Uh, there you like that's a lot of damage, right? They click on your first ability and it just executes them. Just executes the entire unit. So, and of course they are archers, but we'll go into other clips, right? But I just want to show you the damage of it. Very good for kind of like a drive-by shooting, honestly. Drive by to an enemy unit and then just blast them and shoot them down. So, and get the entire unit like that, right? So that's pretty cool. Then you could just run away. So the next thing over here, not only insane damage on units, insane damage, you can do a lot of damage for hero killing as well. So show that off here, right? So we have the hero here, some mace sergeants and some shields, and we got our pistoleers coming in, right? So they come in, I click on the first ability, boom, execute him, execute everyone there. Like that's a lot of damage, you know? Especially they're also very fast, so being able to like get to places like this where they're caught off guard, you can do a lot of damage. You just wipe everyone out there. So he's wiped out. His entire group is wiped out. Catching anyone off guard is an awesome way to use these guys. And then we have this clip right here. Now this is really interesting, which I really liked about this unit. So there's some halbs here, right? They're pretty much braced. So I bring my guys here, right? And I click on their first ability, and they shoot the halbs. Okay, so normally, for example, like say you had a sword cav, right, and you try to go in through them, they're really gonna die, honestly, right? Like you can't get through halbs. I like that these guys that you can move them up somewhere, and you could just shoot the halbs in the face and just kill them, which I think is really cool, right? And then, I pull them back a little bit because I'm waiting for the cooldown. So then I have it up again. We bring them back up. We click one, kill a hero. And this is a situation where I'm like, all right, I used both my shots, but there's some archers over here. So I'm going to click on my second ability. And the second ability basically just, goes in and then we can finish off everyone, right? But you can see that they charge around everywhere. Like, that's why it's kind of really bad because they'll just charge around and they'll split up. But if you have some random stragglers that you just want to just finish off, click on the second ability. And then here, this is like a really good clip where you can really see the amount of damage that happens, right? And one of the most effective ways I think to use these guys is like if to catch people off guard or something's going on, like there's a huge fight happening there, right? So these guys are really fast. I bring them into this fight. So we click one, we kill one guy, right? And now I want to watch this, right? We click one again, and I gotta show that off again. Look at how much. Look at the damage here, all right? So he's dead, right? We're gonna focus on this guy's HP. So this is his HP right here, right? Fight going on between both teams. We click on our first ability. They're about to fire. Gone. Disappeared. Like he just vanished. Not only him, but all the units around him too. Took a lot of damage, right, and got shot. So that was, that's a lot of damage. It's really good in that situation. Can absolutely change the tides of fights that are going on. So, uh, they're an awesome opportunist cav, honestly. Like, and then of course here, like I saw some guys that click two to have them kind of charge in and just kill that last guy, kill the caviar. But their two abilities really not as strong as their one. Their one is what makes them like so strong. That damage, deleting that guy, getting into fights super quickly, wiping out all the units and the heroes there. That's how you play these guys, right? To do all that damage and just kill and change fights. So that's how I've been using them. Definitely as an opportunist, honestly, kind of like what most cav are. But I like how they can wipe heroes out, wipe units out pretty fast. I like how even if there are halbs in front of you, you could shoot them. And they're just really good for those situations. So if you're wondering how this unit works, that's how they work. You should mess around with them, play with them. I think they're honestly really fun. For the blue season, I don't know how they're gonna hold up when purples and everyone else comes out, but I think they're pretty dope. So yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Any questions, you could leave it in the comments.